Welcome to the extra additional part of Kirby Return to Dreamland. We finished the main game, but I felt like showing off the bosses from the New Game Plus instead of just going through the New Game Plus altogether.
Yeah, no one really wants us to do that.
Yeah, and if you beat it as Kirby, you get to choose any of the other characters, and I'm doing it as DDD because he is overpowered as hell.
Yeah. I think this is actually the only time that you can play as Meta Knight outside of multiplayer.
Yeah, it really is. Player 1 is always limited.
Even then, you can't be the first player. I find that kind of weird. How if you're the first player, you will always be Kirby.
Yeah, player 1 is always Kirby.
Well, if you die, but if anyone else dies, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Kirby's the only one that's really important.
His main character.
I just wish what they had done is that just had done the fighting game kind of thing. They're not really fighting game. You can't two players can't choose the same character, and then whoever is Kirby, if they die, then everybody basically dies.
Fun fact.
Same basic concept that nobody is really forced into a role.
Yeah. Fun fact: the music that's playing right now was actually in the Kirby was actually used in like the E3 trailer for the canceled Kirby game, Kirby's Adventure 2D game on the GameCube.
Ah. Are these fights randomized?
Yeah, it's randomized.
Ah, okay.
But you always fight the final boss last. Oh, yeah, fight the final boss last.
So what we've got here is a Kirby roguelike.
Yeah. Well, I think Galactonite is set.
Yeah. I think Galactonite's probably set. It's probably fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is my second. Yeah, this is probably my second attempt in recording this because the first time I did it as Kirby using the hammer, but I died. I forgot how far I made it though.
At least with DDD, you never lose your power.
Yeah.
It's just like embedded into him.
And I think DDD takes less damage because he's bigger.
DDD has actually super glued the hammer to his hand. It's a bit of a problem when he goes to scratch his head, but otherwise it's fine.
I love how DDD basically just put the hammer on top of his head and just killed him. Just like, yeah, I'm doing this. Oh, I'm dead now.
Basically the main reason I showed this off was because the bosses have different strategies in New Game Plus mode to keep it interesting, and your health is down by a third. So what my health is at right now is probably what your health bar is in the extra game mode.
Actually, I think that what is
it's a small amount, but it's still really noticeable.
Actually, I think in the True Arena this is the normal health, but in the extra game, it's like I think it's yellow. Or the color is when it's really low.
This is like these are the extra game mode bosses. Its regular color is blue.
Oh no, I mean the health bar.
The health bar?
Your health bar.
Oh, the health bar. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, like it. I don't think so. Because I mean, see, look now he looks even more like Spyro.
Yeah.
Because I mean.
He actually thinks
yes,
New York.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's nasty North revenge.
I could record.
Oh shit! I forgot there was a new ACDC album. Damn it.
Oh yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I think the health bar is the color based on whatever color your character is or whatever. Even though like DDD's health bar thing, it's red.
Oh, that no, I'm talking about the actual like
Oh, the health itself. Oh no, yeah. It's always blue.
Yeah.
I mean, it flashes red when it's near empty though.
Yeah. I kind of want to say the actual extra mode has the health bar lowered though. Oh, DDD's tired.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and you have fewer health recovery items because harder boss rush.
Wouldn't that be awesome if food did that in real life?
More things need to be like video games.
Yes, they do.
More like video games. But I didn't know you could throw the hammer.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Well, if you do that as Hammer Kirby, it counts as you. It doubles as you get it. You pretty much lose your hammer when you do that, but you can spam it as DDD.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much as powerful as the hammer move where he swings it up.
I wonder what a masked DDD fight would have been like in this game, because you can find unused like masked DDD music tracks.
Yeah, but it's not even the masked DDD theme. It's from Kirby's Superstar Stacker, which was a Japan only game. But masked DDD
that actually
is
reminds
in Kirby
me. Last month. That actually just reminded me for some reason. Last month, and I think maybe it's carried over into this month, Kirby's Dream Course was one of the Club Nintendo rewards.
Oh, okay.
Kirby's Dream Course. I actually want to play that game.
I've heard it's pretty good. I mean, for golf.
I'm saving up for those Smash posters.
I still need so many games.
You could just go to your local GameStop and take the Club Nintendo codes out of the display cases.
I don't have a GameStop.
Well, I do. Well, I mean, technically, I have EB Games. It's the same thing, but still applies. Like, take the Club Nintendo codes out of the display cases. Although now they started putting the codes inside the box itself. It's on the opposite side of the box art covers. But basically, what I do, I just take a picture of the code.
Irritating.
But I just take the picture of the code inside. I just take a picture of the code with my phone instead, and that works.
That must be a super troll for people who actually buy them. Like,
Yeah.
why isn't it working? And you're just like, what?
I was going to do. I could have done it with Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but because the boxes were there and everything, but the codes, but the part where the code was supposed to be, it was empty. So it was literally blank. So I'm not sure if that's just for display purposes or they have the real ones in the back. So that plan doesn't work.
You could have contacted Nintendo and been like, hey, I got a blank.
That would have worked.
Or they know about your plan.
They know about my plan to try and to get the platinum status and get cool rewards.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Yeah, I still need to register Smash Wii U for the soundtrack.
Yeah,
already done. Soon. We will get they confirmed like the release or whatever in March.
Yeah, it's in March. The release is the soundtrack comes out in March.
I want a legitimate date for when Mewtwo's coming out.
I think it's also in March.
They just said spring.
They just said because I think it says register by the end of March 31st or something.
Well, I just want legit confirmation.
Yeah. And also they're probably gonna make one final trailer for Mewtwo.
Maybe, but considering how expensive they look, I wouldn't count on it.
Well, they did one for Duck Hunt and Bowser Jr. Even though they released them after we already knew those two were in the game.
Yeah, they made trailers for secret characters, but still.
Well, Mewtwo is a DLC character, so it's kind of hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is possible because maybe he was supposed to be in the game, before, like, as a secret character beforehand, but they didn't have time to put him in. So, yeah, DLC. Because apparently Mewtwo was originally going to be in Brawl, but time constraints.
Yeah. And there was also like codes for like for Wind Waker Zelda to be playable.
Yeah, and also Dr. Mario was going to come back.
Yeah, and I think there was, and I think that like Wind Waker Zelda was also going to turn into a Wind Waker version of Sheik. If not, then I would have preferred it if it was Tetra.
That would have been really interesting to see, actually.
Yeah, to see Toon's Sheik.
It would have made more sense to be Tetra, though.
Oh look, he's doing the spirit.
I will still never understand why Hyrule Warriors went with the whole "no guys, Sheik totally isn't Zelda." Nope, and then they revealed that it was.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going through the story.
Although I wonder if that was more my fault because I've played Zelda games before.
But yeah, I'm playing through the story now, and it's just like, I wonder if Zelda's here, and Sheik's just right there, and she's like, guys, she's Zelda.
Yeah. They did something really similar. They did something really similar with one of the Enerjack arcs in the Sonic comics. They wanted to keep it a mystery who Enerjack was, at least for that issue when they revealed it. But they did a really bad job of keeping it a secret. Their thing, like in the previous couple of issues, Knuckles had left to go do something, and then while they're talking about Enerjack being causing whatever destruction he's doing, then they're like, I sure hope Knuckles is okay. He hasn't contacted us for days. Right then and there, I was like, Knuckles is Enerjack. It was.
It's just like in Sonic Free Riders. Why I'm bringing this game up, I have no idea. But it's like the host of the game or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so obviously Eggman. Come on. Yeah. Come on, guys.
Although still, Sonic games do occasionally have fairly decent twists, like just the existence of Metal Sonic in Sonic Heroes.
That was awesome. I loved Metal Sonic in Heroes. He was awesome.
And I think, if I recall correctly, they also made sure to keep that the Mystic Mansion level that showed the Metal Sonic statue. I think they made sure to keep that level after the reveal, like with the Eggman robot thing.
I don't care what anyone says. I think Mystic Mansion is an awesome level.
It's only a pain if you're playing as the Chaotix.
Yeah. The other, anyone else is fine. It's just the Chaotix one that's annoying.
Actually, it's not even really difficult with Team Dark. It just takes forever.
Yeah, but that's the main.
That's everything with Team Dark.
So that's the problem with most of the levels in general. So,
if you're playing as Team Rose, they're fine because the length is perfect. But otherwise,
I generally don't mind just because I really like most of the stages in Heroes. So,
I think the only reason I don't hate Heroes is because I have a lot of nostalgia towards it.
It was the first 3D Sonic game I played.
I think it was the first one.
I don't think... my first was either Sonic Heroes or Sonic Adventure 2.
I think mine was Sonic Heroes. I went from Heroes to SA1 to SA2. I'm not sure where I went to after that.
If I may add something, like, this boss caught me completely off guard the first time I played it.
Yeah, this is it's separated in the true arena, but in the main extra mode, like this guy comes right after you.
Right after you fight Metal Generals, you fight this guy right after, and it caught me off guard.
Yeah, it took me a long time.
This guy's design reminds me of something, but I don't know what.
Well, I mean, it's also like the design of the boss. It's also like It was also shown in the cancelled Kirby GameCube game trailer, but it had a paint job to look similar to DDD.
And now it has another health bar.
Yeah, this boss has 2 phases.
Yeah. Well, 3 if you count the other guy.
Yeah.
But it doesn't count in this arena mode.
Yeah, thankfully, once you get to this section in the main game, in the main game, you don't start the boss fight all over from the Metal General. Which I was thankful for, but I did die a lot to this guy.
I can do it. I can do it fine.
You suck.
I can do it fine. I can do it fine now, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, now we're fighting Galactonite.
Would you say this is the hardest boss in the game?
Yes. Hardest boss in the game, and for good reason. He is the greatest
By the way,
in the galaxy.
Galactonite's theme in, I think it was Nightmare in Dreamland, was awesome.
No, it's in Kirby Superstar Ultra.
Yeah, whichever one it was.
Yeah, he was in Kirby Superstar Ultra first.
I don't keep my Galactonite's been in not very many games, so I don't keep his appearances straight.
Yeah. His theme doesn't play until you get half his health done doing. And it's freaking awesome.
Nerve-wracking as hell, because if you die, it's straight back to square one.
Basically.
I wonder what would happen if this guy was actually part of the story, though.
I don't know.
Waiting for a Kirby game where Galactonite is playable.
That would be freaking amazing.
Yeah, I would like to see him. If not Bandanity, I would have liked to see this guy as an Ultra Meta Knight. Or if he was a Meta Knight clone, I wouldn't complain. Just with a different Final Smash.
You know what?
I mean, like that thing.
We in Smash we've seen that they can do alternate characters for like costumes. Like for Bowser Jr., his alternate costumes are all the different Goofy kids.
Yeah.
But I think Galactonite should be one of Meta Knight's alternate costumes.
Yeah, it should have. It should. If that would be a nice costume.
Oh, I got actually kind of nervous watching you because of your health.
Yeah, I almost died to this. This cutscene doesn't actually play. I'm just showing it off because. Because I said last part, this is the only different cuts. This is the only really slightly different cutscene in the extra game mode. It's almost near identical except Magolor just changes color. Magolor changes color near the end, so that's why I'm showing it off. And
color change, worth it.
Sure.
Yeah, I thought it's important. And also it's also at this point where you fight the bosses in a specific order. Yeah, it's totally important that I showed this off.
Man, he looks even sillier.
Yeah, he does.
Still not. Although that's still more threatening than Eclipse with his wing power up. That was very silly. Also, if you couldn't tell, I really like the Sonic comics.
Oh yeah, that's right. I almost forgot. There's a website where I can read the Sonic comics, so there's literally no excuse for me to not read them.
If we're thinking of the same site, then it's also got a really good forum.
Yeah.
Before
I saw that, I read one of the Sonic Boom comics on that website.
There's 2 Sonic Boom comics right now.
I have Rise of Lyric just sitting in my game room. I haven't played it yet.
I don't have physical copies because my Kmart is really bad at getting games in. But when I find physical copies of Rise of Lyric and Chapter Crystal, I'm buying them. Because I don't care what anybody says. I liked Rise of Lyric.
I haven't played it yet, but from what I played of the demo, I enjoyed what I played, and people really need to calm down. I'm sorry.
It's the next Sonic 06, you guys!
Yeah, I remember I saw a bit of Brain Scratch's thing on it, and Ted brings up a good point. People who say it's the next Sonic 06 are being way too cynical, or probably haven't played Sonic 06. And I'm guessing it's the latter. I'm guessing they probably haven't.
Okay, I am willing to bet. Also, this color scheme for Magolor's Soul is awesome.
Yeah.
Much better.
I'm willing to bet that most of the people that still talk about Sonic 06 aren't Sonic fans to begin with.
Well,
I can legitimately say I don't like 06 because I played it now, but well, I don't care if people like it or not because that's their opinion. But
I see why people dislike 06, but I liked it because a lot of the problems that people complained about, they do exist, but on my first playthrough I did not run into a lot of them.
Yeah. I just generally had a bad experience with the game, which is why I don't like it that much.
And then with Boom, the only thing I've heard people bring up so far, there's a lot of glitches. Yeah, but they're all really minor.
Yeah.
Every glitch I think
they're not. As long as they're not game breaking, that's fine.
Yeah, the ones that are game breaking.
In total, I've probably heard around 60 or 70 complaints so far about people saying how glitchy Rise of Lyric is.
Yeah.
And the only glitches they've ever shown are like models are looking really weird and the textures are screwing up.
Or the knuckles split.
That's it.
Or the knuckles split.
Yeah, but like I've seen, but that's not even one you can accidentally run across. You have to do that one.
Yeah, that's not something. That's something you have to learn on your own. That's not something the game does on accident. So you can't really complain about that. And then even then, other games do that.
It's the same. It's the same thing with like that box glitch in 06, where if you like spin kick on the box, it goes up in the air.
Oh yeah, that's hilarious.
You'll totally just run into that randomly.
I only know about that because of YouTube.
Yeah, that's the only reason I know about it. Had I never seen that video, the Sonic 06 is a bad game and here's why.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know about that glitch. If I hadn't seen Johnny's review, I wouldn't know about Rock Launch.
I was about to mention that. I was like, yeah, I got this trophy. What now, bitches?
Yeah.
DDD's like, look how awesome I am.
Yeah.
Kirby.
Oh, this is a secret ending from getting 100% in the whole game.
Yeah.
I don't think this actual cutscene is canon though.
No, it's just a 100% cutscene. It's just a 100% thing.
Yeah.
Also, random yellow Kirby that nobody acknowledges.
Yeah, and two of the other Kirbys are just in the background. I don't know why all of them are part of it.
Yeah, Magolor's there. What?
Yeah, Magolor's there, so it can't be.
And Galactonite.
Yeah, and Marx is also there.
Oh, I didn't see him.
No.
Isn't Marx dead?
Yeah, well, not if he's in the audience. But that's
Isn't Marx supposed to be dead?
Well, that cutscene is not meant to be canon, apparently. So.
No.
I know, I'm just making jokes.
So that's Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end this off by saying Jeffrey St. John is a terrible, terrible character.
Goodbye.
Yeah, we'll see you in whatever is up next.